with the crew back again. Although Kira is ripping. In fact, just an exclamation point absent. This will explain everything to you guys if people aren't here they expect to be. What's up, Mystic? How's it going? Good to see you guys again. Lee, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh.
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, it's going well.
Good. Liam is, of course, our dungeon master for today. And we have Sydney. Hello.
Hi, it's me.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. And we have Charlie. What's up, Charlie?
Hi, I'm Charlie.
I am aware.
I'm tired, that's why I'm kind of all over the place today. So.
Gotcha. And I am great. Thank you for asking.
Oh, how are you?
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks. So let's go around and learn about who our characters are for today, because it's been a week and I've forgotten. So let's start with Charlie.
You? Oh.
No, never me. I need time to remember.
I'm playing Thora. She's a Swedish, Nordic, Scandinavian barbarian. So I'm playing myself.
Tell me what you know. That's it.
Very handsome.
Handsome lady.
Yeah.
She's a handsome lady.
She likes ladies.
Gotcha. And what level are we in this one? I forget.
5?
5? 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool.
How about you, Will? Who are you playing?
Thanks for asking, Charlie. Come on, Cass. I'm playing Douglas. Douglas, not Duncan today.
Douglas, yes, you got it right. Oh my gosh.
Douglas is a very angry man. He's a human fighter. He wields this bloodthirster great sword as his weapon. I think longsword actually is his weapon.
Yeah.
He had a wife named Claudia, but recently, last week, in fact, she left me due to a viewer decision. So
one that just ruined everyone's life. Thanks, chat. You broke up this marriage.
Yeah, I've been married to Claudia in character months, but out of character probably like 9 months. I mean years.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
In character years. But yeah, Duncan's
for a viewer decision.
For a viewer decision is possible. I don't know. But yeah, he's like 5'5". He's kind of short, and he's got a problem about that. That's who Douglas is. Yeah, screw you, Selden. All right, Sydney, who are you playing?
I'm playing Millie, and I forgot what she is. Let me look.
You don't know?
Are you in the Roll20?
She's a gnome rogue, and also a little bit of a hoe, but she's a great salesman.
A little bit of a hoe.
yeah, a little, just
she's
a little bit hoey.
She can't afford to be a big bit of a hoe.
She's hoe enough to make them sales.
Yeah,
just enough.
Right in the
sweet spot.
Yeah. Well, before we dive into the session itself and do our little recap as last time, I remind you folks, if you're just joining in, hit that follow button and join us. We're actually on 29 out of 30 followers, so if you haven't followed yet, just one follower away until you guys get to decide what happens next in our campaign. Last time you guys decided that my wife would leave me. Maybe this time you can bring her back, who knows? Or make it worse, more likely.
That sounds about right for our lovely.
I'm being honest myself. Also, check out the tweet. When this tweet hits 20 retweets, you guys get another viewer decision. And, of course, if you haven't subscribed, you can do. We get 2 new subs. We'll do that. Or if you haven't checked out the Patreon, then that counts as well. What else? You can donate to affect the game. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, so many more worse things underneath under donate where you can find that. And thank you to Max Am with 3 X's. Hello. Welcome to the event, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and that means that we are going to have a viewer decision to kick things off here. But I'll let us do a recap first, and then we can have viewer decision to kick things off, I guess. So Lee, last time on Tinker's Tale, what happened?
What didn't happen?
Well, we did. We didn't do a few things, but we got a lot covered.
So we started last session surrounded by the bodies of several orcs who had been smouldered and burnt into the ground by Catherine.
Yeah.
and we were approached from afar by a 7.5-foot tax man, who was played by Josh. I can't remember. Oh, was it? Oh God, what was his name? Good Job. No, it was Good Job. Was it Bob?
Good job, Bob.
It was Good Job, Bob.
Yeah, Bob Black. Bob Black is his name.
Bob Black. Okay, cool. I did worry. Yeah, approached by Bob Black, and he was a very bizarre man, taking great care in talking about the dead as though they were, commodities, and people were getting a bit creeped out by him. So anyway, I can't remember what happens between then. No, that's when you go to the tour bus.
Yes.
You attempt to find the entrance.
Yes,
Do you get to another fight in there? The Necrodancer, yeah.
Right, because this Necrodancer is like a dance figure. The premise is, I guess, that we're selling beer for Daylon, who's a character
at the festival.
Played by Trainsy. So we're selling beer, and we think, what a great idea. We could be the Necrodancer's like sales reps and sell beer on his tour. So we go to the tour bus. And then we discover that the Necrodancer is in fact my wife, and that the cat girl is also there. Mixie is also there. And
Mixie.
Douglas hates cat people.
With a passion. With a passion. He's probably still wearing the skin of the last one he killed.
Exactly.
It was my favourite character I've ever made. But I'm glad he wears his skin proudly.
Now he'll always be remembered,
You can, exactly, indefinitely. So they get onto the tour bus.
Yes.
Which is where they discover Claudia and Mixie. And Bob attempts to, because basically you discover it's Claudia. Claudia then has a hissy fit as normal, and everyone attempts to leave you guys to it to try and patch up your probably broken marriage, and it doesn't quite work out.
Not so much. Claudia ends up leaving me and leaving us behind with her tour bus, leaving us in the dirt. And so
Mixie gets off and you kill her.
Mixie gets off, I murder Mixie, I now wear her pelt as well. And it's like a duo pelt kind of thing. It's pretty cool. And then we deliberate at the end to go and find my wife. And I think that's where we left off, right?
Yeah, basically you're left in the dust of the tour bus.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go. This episode is time to go get my wife back.
Yeah, this is a wife quest.
Wife quest. Wife quest D&D. That's what I'll call the title.
Wife quest.
Nice.
Tinker's Tale 3. Wife quest.
Wife quest. Yeah. Quest and this one.
So you're all kind of gathered in a little crowd. Catherine has decided to take it easy tonight. She's burnt a lot of people recently.
Yeah.
She needs time to recover herself.
Catherine's sass needs to be rejuvenated, I think.
She has a sass meter.
Yeah, a sassometer.
Yeah, sassometer. People can't always be sassy. They need to top that shit up. So she's gone to rest in a tavern. As has Bob, who needs to take count of the bodies that he's reaped, and he needs to fill in his tax return.
Yeah.
Or something equally as exciting. We are joined again by Tora. Here she is. Hello. And she's come back probably thinking, where has this giant tour bus gone? Why is there a pile of orc bodies in a neat pyramid? Also, you're going to wonder how Douglas has an extra pelt on him, who it belonged to, and what's going to happen now.
Don't worry about that. Just right. We're going to go into the pub where these guys are sitting, or in your rooms, wherever. I'm going to be like, right, so here's the plan. My wife may or may not have definitely left me.
Not surprising.
No, I mean, I'd have left me a long time ago. But the plan is to go get her back, and then things will be great. Simple as that. So she went.
You should let her free. I mean, she left you for a reason.
Also, she is a necro dancer. So, I mean, if we can get her back, that don't ask me. In between all that cross stitching, she managed to find the time to
Be a Teutonic metal dance act.
right. Teutonic metal dance act was one of her many hobbies. Now I remember, and I always thought it was a joke, but she surprised me. But she has left.
But then shouldn't we kill her? Because being a necro dancer isn't good, right?
I don't know if killing her is quite what I had on my mind. More so getting her back so that we get the necro dancer deal back on, because we've got to sell all this beer, right? And so the best way to sell the beer is by making a deal with a necro dancer. If we can get her back on side, we get A, my wife back, and also B, the beer sold and the job done.
I mean, it sounds very dangerous, and I mean, we could just sell the beer, or arrest her. But your idea sounds good.
I mean, who's gonna buy all this beer off our hands just walking around? It'll take us forever.
No, it's not off of our hands, though. I've been giving body shots this entire thing.
Right, I mean, but there's only so many you can do. Or we can remember when we were at the gig the other week, we sold tons of beer. We get it done.
I mean, magic mixed with alcohol will always be a good thing.
Right, exactly.
It can only lead to greatness.
What could go wrong? Exactly. So the plan is to head after my wife and see where the next concert's at. So I say we saddle up and head on the road. What do you say?
I'm ready to pull the cart.
We do have a horse for that, but okay.
I did have to pull another cart here before, but I mean, if you want to use
you didn't have to. We did say that we'd get you a horse, but yeah, you just wanted to. Let's face it.
Yes, that's true.
I pat her on the back sadly. It's okay for her. So, it's just the way you were born, the way you were raised.
It's okay to be different.
Right, well, okay. Let's go get my wife back and head out of the tavern towards wherever our horses are.
So you would have parked them, I guess, sort of further out of town slightly, maybe on the road.
Sure.
Into the village.
Did you get parked in like some asshole just drove in with their?
Hey, this is disabled parking.
You find that there's an ox in the way, so you can't actually back your horse out.
This horse is reversing.
So you collect your horse. And I assume that what you're going to do is pursue the tracks that Claudia has left.
Right. Exactly. I mean, she's got a big fucking tour bus. We should be able to follow that.
A massive golden sarcophagus. So my thoughts would be... well, no, actually, it was in Frostwell, wasn't it? It was Frostwell where she was heading.
Right.
And that, I guess it's up to you guys. What would you like to do? Are you just going to go straight after her?
Well, Frostwell's a little ways from here, and it's a pretty cold journey. I think we've got all the furs that we need, but
got a lot of cat fur.
A lot of cat fur if anyone wants it. I guess the plan.
You mentioned it. What is that on your back?
Wait, say that again.
What is that on your back?
Oh, that's...
Are you wearing the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a cat. Don't worry about it. She got in the way.
I've never seen such a big cat before.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So, I'd say we just head straight to Frostwell, see what we can find there, and then maybe if we miss her there, we can jump ahead to the next location and try and cut her off. Also, we need to think of a gesture. Because, getting wives back is generally not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So maybe like
a secret code?
I'm thinking more like a big vase.
What?
She really likes vases.
You mean like a gesture? Like Like a
I
hand.
don't mean like flipping the bird. I mean like
he means like a way to win her back.
right.
Like a big
It's like a
proclamation of love.
It's like a rom-com. It's coming close to
Is
Christmas.
it like a
On and
sport?
out. And at the end of the rom-com, we're gonna get back together after I do some big gesture or get her a thing.
Yeah. If you weren't here last episode or any episode of Tinker's Tale, Claudia really, really loves vases. And Douglas has a habit of whenever they have an argument, hence why their house in Salt Vault was covered in them,
No.
he always gets her a vase.
We actually live in one big vase.
Basically, yeah. So last week he actually
And
managed
a vase.
get her a vase.
I
Hey!
mean, okay. So what we do first thing first, we need to find the best fucking vase we can find. So why don't we go to like a vase maker and see if there's like any legendary vases that of great power, or they just look kind of nice.
Somewhere where they have a vast supply of vases.
I hate you
With
more
that.
every day.
I thought it was cute.
We do not pay you for puns.
That's my only gift in life.
My only gift. No, my one weakness. So yeah, I'm gonna say first thing first. Let's get the vase, then let's go to Frostwell. So, let's go to the vase seller place.
So you obviously within the village, you there are many artisanal areas, like obviously the blacksmith,
Yeah,
the baker. You steer clear of bakeries for some reason nowadays, Douglas.
not such a fan, honestly.
No, not such a fan of bakeries this time. And you do manage to find a glass blower. And what he normally does is he creates like orbs for people's scepters, and obviously foci for wizards. So I guess vases at this point. I don't think he's ever made a vase. This guy.
So, by the way, do you want to bring in the viewer decision at this point?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Okay, so underneath that line in the chat goes, throw out some ideas as to what could happen next in our campaign. I'm trying to get a giant fucking vase for my wife.
But how is the vase shaped, chat?
Yeah, or it could be like a legendary vase. You could tell us about where this vase is, and I don't know, the power of the vase. So vase-based, the vase decision.
This
Vase
is a vast of time.
Do you say ways?
Ways.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it in English. It's like,
What is the receptacle in which you put your flowers?
I would say a vase.
I say vase.
Yeah, Americans
I
say
say
vase. We say
vase.
vase.
Vase. We say
We-
vase because we're weird.
Vase.
It's
Vase.
Vase.
Darling, fetch me a vase.
At least it's not a vase.
I could
You
tell
gotta
I
be
know
like
English,
fucking
but I
Greek.
don't.
This is a vase.
Put it in the vase.
A vase. A vase. Is it a vase?
So, I'm going to describe to this guy what a vase/vase is, and I say, have you heard of it? Have you heard of this thing? Like, you put flowers in it. You could, I know. Have you heard any legends about any vases or vases around? Maybe like any magic ones, perhaps.
You put flowers in it. What, like a grave?
Like a grave, but but not for people, just for flowers. It's where flowers go to die, really. It's like a funeral home, or like a yeah.
What do you want one of them for? It sounds awful.
Well, I
You're
quite
making this sound a lot less romantic.
I quite agree. It's for my wife. I mean,
we watch the flowers slowly die.
You want to
That's
get a receptacle to make your wife watch some plants die.
correct. Now stop questioning me and tell me if you know where one is.
Well, I might have one in the back. He sort of puts the rod down and his blowpipe down, and he sort of takes off his gloves and wanders into the back, scratching his head.
We're just talking to a homeless man. Like, I can't help but think this guy might not have a vase. Well, I feel like Northern Irish they might say vase. I don't know.
No, it is. They say vase.
They say vase. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Pretty right. Anyway, yeah, I'll wait for him to get it.
I might ask Nicola to come and say it on camera for me. My housemate is Northern Irish. She could say it.
Come on, Nicola. That's
Proof. Is it?
Yeah.
Yay. So, yeah, you're sort of left alone in the shop for a moment while he's out there rummaging in the back. You hear various smashing and where he's stubbed his toe a couple of times or smacked his head on a shelf. And
it sounds like a very dangerous workplace here.
He's probably covered in cuts and stuff where shards of glass have landed on him where he's just ruined everything. So the little kiln is open. It's very hot in there. It's very hot. And you notice quite a few like shiny orbs gathered in a corner. I don't think is Millie a magic user?
Kinda. I mean, she's an arcane trickster.
Yeah. See.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess you would know that these are foci and sort of orbs for scepters. They're very powerful looking. You're not entirely sure at this point what they are. But basically, you're stuck in a shop on your own, full of things that you could potentially nick and sell.
I like it.
I know what you're thinking, but maybe focus on the vase.
Nick it all. I'm still waiting for the vase thing. Would you like me to do the viewer decision?
I think we've got an Ollie idea, so I will post in chat. Go ahead and vote, folks. We'll see what happens next.
Is there one that is like glowing?
What, an orb?
Yes.
Yes, it's glowing green in the corner. It's only a little one.
Is there a bigger one?
Yeah, but it's not glowing. It's purple.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I want to touch the glowing one.
You got to touch the glowing one.
Yes.
Okay. You touch it.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna go up to him and be like, Thora, you know everything in here is breakable. Everything in here will break if you drop it.
I like push.
Don't do it.
More slowly.
So he comes back out and he says, look, guys, I don't know what it is you're after, but I don't have any. I'm assuming that you're after something like this. And he shows you a really old, horrible picture of like a jug with flowers in it. Like a ceramic.
Right. It's just like that.
Do you want me to make that?
That's not going to make your wife come back to you.
No, that's just not good enough, I'm afraid. Sorry. Do you know anyone who might know anything like this? Vases.
Well, there's the lady down the road in the bric-a-brac shop. She knows everything there is to know about flowers. So I guess
Bric-a-brac lady. All right.
Yeah, bric-a-brac lady. Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
bric-a-brac. She sells like random stuff.
I am aware of what bric-a-brac is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Well, I was not aware, so thank you for explaining.
This looks pissed.
I put the green orb in my pocket.
Okay.
I want to take the bigger one and put it in my shirt and pretend that I'm pregnant and leave with it.
Okay, please roll stealth.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use. Can I use her pretending to be pregnant as a decoy? Like,
Sure.
The old
Do it
pregnancy
when
Wait,
distraction.
this is what we do. This is what we pre-planned.
but it's more often me being the decoy and you doing this sneaking and stuff.
Mm.
At 17,
Hey.
Hey.
pregnancy.
Okay, so. Oh, guys. Okay, so Millie successfully, somehow, in front of the guy, manages to sort of slip it in there while he's not looking, I guess, and he sort of
Slip that baby in.
does a double take.
I think it's time we get out of here. I'm pretty pregnant.
What the hell has happened to you?
I've been like this entire time, Douglas. Let's go.
Okay.
Did I manage to get it? The orb?
No, you didn't, unfortunately.
Okay.
You
At
break it.
8 of sleight of hand, you manage to pocket it quite quickly. But when you try to draw it out of your pocket once leaving the shop, it is now like a handful of like glitter. Like it's just dissolved into like ash.
You've been playing with the glitter again, Tora.
This might be something I haven't encountered before. We must proceed with most caution. And I ignored it.
Right, okay.
That was probably not the best idea.
How the hell is she pregnant?
See, this is why your wife left you. You just don't pay attention to women. I've been pregnant this entire time.
Yeah,
Right.
did you know this?
Maybe I should be gay.
Douglas, you're a bad father.
I'm not,
You're a bad father.
I'm not the father.
How do you know?
Well, because
She's a little bit of a hoe.
we've never, no.
Not that you know about.
Why would
Oh
I
my
not know
God.
about something like
You
that?
didn't know that I was pregnant in the first place.
Well, of course I wouldn't know that you're pregnant because it's suddenly fucking appeared on your body.
You just never paid attention.
Okay. So are you heading?
Children don't just appear in your womb, fully formed.
How is baby formed?
I've just been wearing very slimming outfits.
I wish there was Google. I could look up this shit. God
Oh.
damn it, that is not my child.
Oh dear. So you get to the bric-a-brac shop, and there is the lady in there pottering round. Funnily enough, she's got an entire section just filled with vases. Absolutely filled with vases.
Okay, excuse me, what's your nicest vase?
Hello. So what's the occasion?
Divorce.
Divorce.
Well,
Okay.
well, reconciliation from a divorce. So my wife,
So you don't want like a nasty vase to shock her into divorcing you.
no, I
You
don't want
to get her back.
a please divorce me vase. I want a please don't divorce me vase.
Okay, yes.
Right.
Very well. So she sort of trots off into the back and she comes back quite quickly and she holds this beautiful, like turquoise and gold, sort of fluted, looks like a big lily. And she sort of gently passes it to you. She goes, I don't normally do this, but I feel that you need to inspect it yourself just to make sure it's the right one.
Is that a chamber pot?
No.
No, it's a vase. It's a vase, yes.
Yes, I will inspect it. I have a look at it. Is that a nice vase?
Yeah, it's beautiful. You've never seen a vase like it.
Here is my divorce vase selection.
Here's my divorce vase.
You like to go down the divorce aisle.
Are you trying to murder someone? Here's my murder vases.
Murder vase. Here's my pregnancy vase.
Here's my vase when you're just a little bit too hungry and you've not eaten enough food.
Well, these are some pretty specific vases. Where have you been all my life for my marriage? This is the best vase I have ever seen. Can I take it?
Well, you do need to pay for it.
Well, yeah, obviously. How much are we talking here?
We're talking 15 gold.
15 gold pieces. That's reasonable.
Yes. Okay. Would you like me to wrap that up for you? And she gently takes it away from you. And
Yeah, please. If you could wrap it up in that papery shit that they do.
she's got to place it gently on her desk, and suddenly her hands will light up and her eyes will sort of glow, and she sort of prestidigitizes some beautiful wrapping and a ribbon and sort of places it into like a little paper bag with a little handle, and she gives it to you. She says, "There we go."
I'm going to interject and be like, I think we need something maybe a little more protective for the ride.
Maybe like
and I'll like look over at Thora just to be sure.
I mean, she breaks everything, that girl.
Something that's like
Right.
she
So she
cannot
takes
eat through.
she takes the bag back and she does her little spell again and she goes, "Try that now."
Thora, come try to bite it. Let's see if it works.
Sink your teeth in.
Okay, I bite the vase.
So excited about it.
Can we quote that? Okay, I bite the vase.
Okay, I bite the vase.
I bite the vase.
Why- biting the vase. She's going and dry.
I wish you could capture her excitement in the text.
I wish. Oh my gosh, I bite the vase. Okay, so you bite the vase, but you can't get your teeth round. What the shopkeepers appear to have done is put a protective barrier. You can't put your face near it.
Can I try to like forcefully bite through the barrier with sheer like force and motivation alone?
Please, I'd ask you to do
all of
straight
your
check,
teeth.
but it's not gonna work.
I'm gonna just like put my hands on her shoulder and be like, "No, it's fine. We're gonna go get some real food."
I give her a dog bone instead. There you go, Tar. Good, Tar. There you go.
I look at it, I take it, and I start chewing on it.
Bite down on the bone. There you go. That's better than the vase. I take the vase very protectively away.
Okay, the lady's very pleased. Is that an actual dog bone in your mouth there?
You will never know.
I just tapped back into Zima. I was expecting Jolly actually had one. I gotta. Right, we got the vase. Stage 1 of the quest is complete. Now,
Stage
2 of Wife Quest is to find the wife and gift said vase unto the wife.
Okay, so on your way to Frostwell, you you're passing through this beautiful wood, and it's snowy as hell now. It's really getting cold. Really getting chilly, and you sort of end up passing on your horses a broken down cart, very similar to Daylon's. In build. And there's no one seems to be around. There's nothing that's really on. There's nothing on the cart that you can see, but it looks fairly fresh. Like it's not like there are still fresh marks on the ground from where it's been overturned.
Tora, what does your Nordic nose smell?
She smells very intently.
Nostrils just become huge.
She accidentally sucks up Millie like into her.
Oh my god, Tarek, to get her out!
I like taste the air. I kind of just listen to the sound of birds. Do I sense anything?
Could you roll perception?
No, because you have your eyes closed.
I'll allow this to be a scent perception.
Yes, I have my eyes closed and I'm only smelling.
You're like a blind person who's sticking like, where? He's looking for it.
Let's have a look. See how you roll. Oh my gosh, 18. Wow, well done.
Makes no logical sense.
So
good
She smells it.
You smell wet fur.
That's just me.
That's just Douglas. He's not had a shower in weeks. You just haven't. You smell wet fur.
What is it? What do you smell?
And there's like a slightly singed hair scent on the wind there dancing.
I'm getting wet dog.
I'm getting a bit of wet dog. I'm getting a bit
notes. Very oaky.
You gotta spit it out.
You gotta like kind of swirl it around.
Swish it around your mouth for a minute. I'm not gonna say that again.
I think we have something wounded on our hands. Perhaps maybe an animal, maybe something.
I see.
Wet dog.
I mean,
probably a man.
Somebody had to be driving this thing. If they're just left it out here in the road, I mean, that's not a good idea. Can we follow the trail? Maybe we could help these people out a bit.
Can I follow the trail? Can I sniff the trail?
Yeah, you can sniff the trail with 18 perception.
Just going on all fours by the ground.
Yeah, you follow the trail. You stick your nose right in the floor, and
head is underground.
It leads you to a clearing. Leads you to a clearing, and in this clearing are sort of 2 stools in the middle, positioned, and it's eerily quiet, but there doesn't seem to be any other tracks leading away or to it, or you're sort of left in a dead end in a clearing with 2 stools.
What are
Sorry, go on.
what are these stools for? Has anyone heard about anything like this? It seems like kind of weird.
Thora, go bite it.
This is very suspicious. I go bite the stool.
For like,
I gotta like get a
actually
taste
is a-
for it. Like I want it in there. Like I need the moisture.
I need moisture. There's snow all around you.
What?
I bite the wood.
I bite the stool. So you go over to the stool. You give it a good chew. You get a couple of splinters in your lips,
We're not covered for dental.
and it's definitely wood, and it's definitely cold, and you've definitely just chewed it.
Pregnant.
You look up to potentially, I guess, relay this information back to Douglas and Millie at this point, and everyone else who's joined us. And suddenly the clearing comes alive with fireflies, all different colours. It's very sudden.
Holy
And
moly.
it lights up the place, all different colours, very beautifully sort of laid out, almost like someone's come along and painstakingly positioned each firefly.
I pull out my axe and I stand in front of Douglas and Millie and I'm like, I'm ready to fight.
Okay, calm down.
And I start like swinging at the fireflies like,
Down, girls. Down, girls.
I'm gonna go out and start like stroking her hair and be like, no. Everything is fine. We are calm.
Calm.
We are calm here.
Very
Now
calm.
let me get the splinters out of your mouth and we'll just sit for a little bit.
Look at the
And
pretty
we're
colors.
okay.
Look at the light.
Look how pretty they are.
I'm gonna start like pulling the
Yeah,
splinters out of her lips.
It's just blood. It's
I
like
just need to get a stand for my computer because it's overheating on my bed. One moment.
Just like a mouthful of wood chips in a mouth. Just spit them out.
Come here.
Get it all out. There we go.
You feeling better?
Let it all out.
yeah.
And I'll like take a like I don't know like a handkerchief or something and wipe the blood off of your lips.
Thank you, Millie.
See the pretty colors? Look.
Yeah, they are pretty, but they're scary.
Well, why is that scaring you?
You have the Northern Lights, right?
Yes, of course, but that's a sign from the gods. That's the gods painting the sky. This is something else.
These fireflies seem completely harmless.
You never know. In the south.
Right?
Did you know that everyone is allowed to own a weapon here in the south? Even a firefly could be. I don't know. It could be.
I mean, firefly control is just.
I mean, it's just out of this world.
You can't keep track of all the illegal fireflies around here.
Oh dear.
Are these fireflies doing anything in particular, or just kind of flying around? They seem harmless, or
Yeah, they're entirely
Are they
harmless. They're definitely not armed, and you don't even have to roll perception. They just seem to be flying like little fairy lights, just
right?
resting gently in the trees.
This is a happy thing, Thora. We're just gonna relax.
So as Thora is freaking out a little bit, you start to hear distant voices approaching, and there are a couple of like sort of hooded characters approaching the clearing, carrying a few boxes, and they sort of go, "Oh, excuse me," and they'll push past you, and they'll sort of look at Thora, and they'll sort of grab the stool gently, just take it away from her.
Okay.
And then they'll go and put it back in the clearing.
Hey, that was hers.
No. We need it. We need this stool.
It's got a few bite marks.
You're on our set. Bite marks? Have you? Oh, for God's sake! Again. So
She's a repeat offender. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say set?
Set?
Are we on a movie?
You're on our set.
Well,
Yes. We're Did you not know that this is where we filmed?
no.
Really?
Clear,
What are you
evidently
talking
not.
about?
I mean, we're free bumbling idiots. We've just. She bit your stool. She's an home and I'm 5'5".
Well, if you'd care to join us, we have a number of spare seats if you're interested.
Well, what are you doing here? I mean, explain yourself.
Well, I'm surprised you haven't heard of us. We're Derek Does Dating, and Derek is, well, he's not here yet, but you'll meet him. Did you nearly spit take? Yeah, we are Derek Does Dating, and I'm sure you'll meet Derek at some point. But we have to unpack. So do you mind if I just unpack and tell you at the same time?
Well, I mean, is this like what do you mean dating? Like,
so basically, dating is as you're probably aware as a human folk. It's where two people who quite like each other and would like to engage in relationship.
Thora moves closer, like.
Yes.
Explain.
Two people like each other and would like to go ahead with relationship things, and this person's sort of going backwards and backwards as Thora's getting more and more intense. And like, so they do this thing called dating, and dating is where
right.
they do things together and they decide if they like each other.
So it's like marriage.
Without the marriage, it's pre-marriage. It's pre-partner.
This is incredible. Pre-marriage. I like pre-marriage. I like the sound of that.
No one's ever gone so far as to actually date me before.
I can see why. Could I invite someone on the show like my wife / ex-wife?
What? I'm sure we'd have to probably talk to Derek about this, but I was pretty sure we had a couple of guests already.
I mean, Tora. This seems like a perfect opportunity for you to come out.
Come out
on the show, on the stage.
What is a stage?
The hooded figure sort of gestures to the area with the stools. Well, this is your stage.
Right, exactly. For the world is your stage.
All the world.
Is the world?
It's the thing that you stand on when you act.
It's like bodies for you.
When you stand on the bodies.
It's like a metaphor.
No, it's a physical thing that you stand on. And act on it.
Right, let's speak to this
Anyway,
he seems like he might get something done here.
Can I take Thora to the stage, like grab her by the hand and we go together?
Yeah, you guys can go and have a stage. Yeah.
This is the stage.
So I take her over and we're on the stage and I say, now hold your hand out like this.
Yes. So you guys manage to you guys go out to the stage, and the two hooded figures are sort of hurriedly brushing the fireflies gently to make them fall just so. They're sort of, are you still doing Yorick?
She's in character.
Okay.
She doesn't know how to escape it now.
So you get to the
The look dramatic. You have to stand out on camera. That's it.
This is
it.
Great. You look so painful.
You look like a meme.
I love it. I feel the emotion.
You look like you're having a kidney failure.
I want you to say.
What did you want me to say?
I want you to say, Romeo. Feeling. Or feeling.
Romeo.
This is brilliant, though.
Romeo. I think she's a star.
She's got a face for the stage. She really does.
I never knew what she was actually doing. Seriously, Thora, are your kidneys okay?
yeah. Oh,
Maybe some kind of...
Ah, yeah.
Now
So
you say,
while you
where
guys are learning to act,
now?
the two hooded characters have managed to deck out the clearing in like little more stools and cushions and like almost in a big semicircle around the stage that you find yourself on. And you hear more voices and people start to arrive, and people of all shapes, sizes, races, all kinds. Like you see dwarves and orcs, and everyone's just getting really excited about it. So you while everyone you're being featuring shaky.
Oh, shut explode you. Yeah, Lord.
So while you're sort of watching all of these people file in, there's another voice, and it sounds quite mighty. It says, yes, I'm nearly ready. And occasionally you'll hear, yes, ready, yes, like weird snuffling noise.
Are you Derek?
Yeah, he sort of comes up to you, and you're faced with a very tall, about 6.5 foot hooded figure
God.
again.
Douglas already hates him.
And he says, well, yes, I am. Hello, nice to meet you. You're here for the show. And he sort of holds out his hand. But when you go to shake his hand, it is in fact a paw.
Fuck. Is he
like
a cat?
Like a wolfy paw.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess it's
I get ready to pounce.
Okay, what the hell are you? You've got some weird fucking paw thing going on here.
Weird fucking paw thing. Yes. It takes his hood down, and he has the face of a hound. Like he's a dog folk.
Thor starts growling.
Woof, woof.
Woof. He says, yeah, but yes.
When I kill this
I'm
guy, I'm
Derek.
going to say, woof, woof, motherfucker.
You can't kill the dogs.
I actually don't mind a dog guy. Douglas likes dogs much more than cats because dogs like opposite.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say to him, like, so we're hoping we could get Tora on the show today. She's this girl over here. Tora, come over. So,
He looks at Tora.
Show him your act, your Romeo.
She's very good.
I stare at the dog guy and I kind of sniff him up. What does he smell like?
He's sniffing you as well. He smells delicious. He smells like
He's
he keeps looking at you, Tora, and he smells like sandalwood, I guess, and incense. Just really nice. He
That's
smells
expensive.
Yeah, and he keeps sniffing you as well. And he said, oh, "My, yes, Tora, you say is this your name?" And he holds out his paw to shake you.
I kind of put my
You sniff his butt.
hand against his paw.
He sort of puts his other paw on top and sort of does a weird little shake.
I kind of put my hand against his paw, and push it.
So like that game.
And I wait for him to do his arm.
He does it again. He says, "Pleased to meet you, Tora."
I do again.
Maybe,
Half potato, half potato. Well, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato.
may I ask why you'd like to be on the show on my show?
I
This
look
is
at
your
Billy
fault.
and Douglas, and I'm like, should I be doing this?
What?
Because you want to be. You want to find love.
Because I want to be. I want to find love.
Millie feels like a pang of jealousy, but she can't tell if it's because the dog is giving Thora attention or that Thora is giving the dog attention. She's very conflicted.
You don't sound too convinced, dear Thora. You don't sound too convinced.
She gets confused.
Okay.
Romeo. Oh. Romeo.
A single tear.
Great.
That's
A
scary.
single tear dribbles down his little snouty face, and he says, "That was special. Please take a seat." And he sort of gestures to the stool that you've gnawed.
There you go. Go Go take a seat, Tora. We'll be right here, right behind you.
Do you promise? You won't leave me?
Why would I ever leave you?
You've done it before.
Don't
Remember
worry.
when we were attacked?
Well, I had good reasons. at
We're
the
not
time.
going to leave you. I will never leave you.
Thank you, Millie.
Welcome.
So, pub.
So are you just sat on the stool?
We're like we're like proud parents watching it.
You're there like that.
I don't know how this is getting my wife back, but I'm quite enjoying it.
I thought you were going to go on with your wife.
She's dead to me.
What are we going to do with why did we get the space?
I just
I
want.
can get your wife back if that's what you want.
No, it's fine. I mean, we'll get my wife back another time. I mean, my wife isn't here, so she's in Frostwell, right? So we can maybe if they're at tours, we can see her there.
You should perform this one. You should show it. Maybe she would love you then.
I think if I'm dating other women, she wouldn't really be appreciative of that, you know.
Might be kind of hot.
Why?
I don't know. I usually, I have
a party.
so whenever I see men that I love with other women, it makes me want them more.
Right. Okay, well let's move swiftly on from your twisted sick mind, and I'll just watch for now. Maybe I'll join in later. Who knows? But
So we
kind of want to see her. What? Fuck this.
what happened? What happened? So the lights of the fireflies glow all different colors, like a weird sort of trippy effect, and the little glade soon fills up with people, and they're all sat down with their little bottles of. You notice actually some of them have got some of Daylon's beer, and you assume that maybe these guys are the ones that potentially bought it from you in a couple of villages ago, or they're all brought their own picnics, they're in rugs, and they're all just sort of sit down ready and waiting for this thing. And Derek sort of disrobes himself. He sort of puts on his completely disrobes himself.
Off of the robes.
Yeah, and puts on the smart, almost like Noel Coward-esque smoking jacket. And he kind of puts on a little dicky bow with it and sort of saunters onto the stage where Tora is now sat, I assume, not chewing the stool. And he sort of gently gently pulls out of thin air with a wisp of like canine magic, I guess, a little screen made of ivy between him and Tora.
Wow.
And there's a little stool on Derek's side. So he pulls the screen down. He says, "Welcome, one and all, to Derek Does Dating." And the crowd goes mild, and they applaud very gently.
Ooh, Tora!
I'm really nervous. She can't handle like enclosed spaces.
Rock and roll, Tora!
I really need to give her a little more room.
She feels like she's in the South again.
Yes.
Back in the tent.
Back when I kept her. When I saved her from that.
What is her backstory?
When I saved her from that dog kennel all that time ago. That makes me wonder. Maybe that's why she thinks she's a dog.
Maybe.
You probably bought me.
She's a rescue.
I saved her from the kennels.
So you're watching Derek do his little theatrics, and basically you get the gist that this is in fact a dating show, and he's going to be setting someone up with Tora, but she doesn't know who that's going to be. And what they're going to do is they're going to ask the person on the opposite side is going to ask Tora 3 questions, and he explains that Tora also has the opportunity to ask the other person 3 questions as well. And he introduces this person, and he introduces Tora first, and he says, "Well, tonight, ladies and gents, we have this lovely northern beauty, tall, mighty, broad, ready for battle, ready to fight for your heart. We have Tora," and everyone.
Oh, Tora.
Everyone. And then he sort of says, "And tonight, the person waiting to win Tora's heart,
Oh my God.
fresh from marriage."
Wait, they want to eat my heart?
Fresh from marriage.
Fresh
Fresh from a marriage that destroyed her. Fresh from the grueling lands of Frostwell. And he says, the beautiful, the elegant Claudia.
That's just like my wife.
Everyone applauds.
Douglas?
And
She looks just like my wife.
Douglas.
Claudia, and she sits down on the stool.
I should date her. She looks just like Claudia.
That is Claudia.
Douglas. I mean, they look very alike, don't
Douglas.
they? Maybe twins?
That is your wife.
I think so, too. She's going to be mine.
No. Your ex-wife. The necromancer that left you, the one you got the vase for, that's her.
Are you sure?
He sort of starts to
Oh.
talk a little bit. Says that yeah, well, yes, stitching, and I'm a big fan of music. You know, it's just what I enjoy, I guess. And she looks very coquettish in this.
We have a robot.
You're breaking up a bit, Ellie. Give it a second to settle. Oh, yeah, you seem good.
Yay, okay. So she's sat there in this dress that you love, like it's your favorite dress on her. It's this yellow, sort of silky thing with a little
shit takes. What can I say?
You turned your wife into a lesbian.
Yeah. That
So
seems to be the case.
She sits here.
Oh. Oh, we're losing you.
Here now.
There you go. We'll see. Hello. You're saying that if
It says that I have.
Yeah, if there's unstable internet. If there's any applications you're using like Skype or any windows that you have open that you don't need, they close them down, and that'll probably help your bandwidth.
Probably the Skype. To be honest, everyone in my house is probably now on Skype. Oh no, sorry guys.
All right, you're okay.
Works now.
Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
happens.
No
Yes,
worries.
she
Okay.
does look like she's lesbian now.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know really. My plan is to get rid of my soul as it is. So, I could work with this, I mean, Tara's very obedient. She can probably she can probably get the firewood for the house. I probably have to do less chores this way,
Oh.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
So
You make Tora your lesbian slave.
Aren't I? Aren't I, Millie?
oh my gosh.
I'm probably not, no. But it's on the cards. I'll say that much. It's on the cards.
So Derek goes ahead and describes Claudia word for word exactly how Douglas remembers her and loved her and knew her. And he goes,
I don't think I'd make the connection. I'm not that smart.
I don't think you would make the connection. She just sounds like a goddess to you, I guess.
I have an intelligence of 9.
Hey, Tara, that's my ex-wife.
I don't know if I would hear him. Would I?
Probably not. Watching like this.
We're getting bits through. There we go, you're back.
So
Okay, what did you say?
I'm back now. I'm really sorry. So yeah, he said he's explaining to you that basically what you remember of Claudia, it's not quite sinking in, so you're not really making the connection, but she sounds like a goddess to you. And he kind of describes you to Claudia, and he asks you a couple of questions. He says, so what is it that you enjoy doing in your spare time, Tora?
Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of spare time. She kind of looks at her hands like, where am I gonna have my hands? I'm on a stage now. I don't have a lot of free time. I work a lot. I work
Oh, so,
with
so you're a hard worker, yes? All work,
yes.
no play. Makes Tora a dull girl. Haha, am I right? And the crowd sort of lightly giggles.
It's true. It's true.
At this point, I'm gonna like write a note that says like that's Douglas's ex-wife, and I'm gonna like mage hand it up to her.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Are you trying to like float it literally as a big sign floating
No,
towards
just
her, or
like
like
a little note that's like inside of a mage hand, and the mage hand is gonna take it up to her.
Okay. It is successfully delivered.
Okay.
I like long walks on the mountains, and I like sitting by fires, preferably not alone. It's nice to have someone that sits next to you, sharing a nice meal.
This got so fucking
Oh my
depressing.
god, that's so sweet.
And sharing your travels, and even if you don't have a lot, even if times are hard, you stay together. That's
Crying.
If I had a heart, it would feel something.
Crying. Did
A
you-
single tear falls down the dog folk's face, and he says, "Oh, Tora, that was so beautiful. Yes, a round of applause for Tora. Yes, yes."
The mage hand is like slapping her in the face. Like,
Read the note. Read the note.
So he then passes it over to Claudia, and he says, "Now that not the note, I mean the floor." And he
Yeah.
says, "Claudia, now is where we find whether you two are compatible.
How's the hour?
What do you think of this young Tora?" And Claudia says, "Well, yes. Actually, she sounds rather delightful." And she does a little coy giggle, which probably riles the fuck out of you.
Gay.
I feel like at this point, like both Douglas and Millie are feeling like extremely jealous.
And he asks Claudia to basically if she has any questions for Tora, and she says, well, yes, I do have some. I do have some. When you walk in the mountains, do you often find time to sit and take in the sights? And would you like someone to do that with you?
sometimes I lie down on the highest top of the mountain. I stare out at the northern lights, especially when I'm at home. I enjoy to do this, and I see the beautiful paintings that the old gods made in the different colors of purple, blue, and green, and small lights that shine up the sky. I think about the past. I think about what they have done for us. And I wish that someday I could be one up there at the stars and maybe holding someone's hand. I would love to share that with someone.
The fuck?
I didn't know Thora knew all these words.
That was incredibly elegant. Well done. Eloquent, sorry.
Did she write this beforehand?
She
or is
can
this all-
write?
She can. Did someone write this for her?
Did someone put her up to this?
Is this really Thora?
There is a mild applause around you as you both sit there like, what? And he then turns to Tora and says, do you have a question for Claudia?
Did she read the note?
I don't think she's noticed it. It's there in front of her
she
face.
can read. Oh god.
What does passion mean to you?
Oh my god, kill me. Douglas.
When I think of passion, I think of deep-seated emotions like love and lust and pure rage. And passion could be any emotion as long as you feel it strongly. And they carry on whittering about this, I
Oh
guess.
my god.
So it carries on and carries on, and it seems to be just endless drivel
Carrying
about
on.
passion and love. What are you going to do about it, Douglas? What are you going to do about it?
Die slowly.
You're already emo at the moment.
Accept my fate. um,
Is it possible? Okay, I know.
Can I like try and sneak up to the stage and get climb up to Thora and get up to her ear and be like and tell her what the deal is here?
I'm just saying that I did call the fact that I would kill Beric, and I'm feeling more and more as if that might happen. I want to thank Doctor Who for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a skull. If you guys haven't followed yet, hit that button and do so. Because this wife quest isn't going so well right now, guys.
I want to army crawl through the audience until I get up to the stage and find my way up to Thora.
Okay, could you roll stealth for me, please?
Yes, I can.
And
Douglas just
what is it like? What was between me and Claudia?
It's a thick curtain of ivy.
I stand up.
It says, no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Please,
Okay,
please be
I
seated.
get set up. I sit down.
Please be seated. You are not to see each other yet. You have not decided. You have not decided. And he basically carries on talking to you, and he asks you if you have any other questions for Claudia.
One.
Yes, you're on 21.
You at this point you are successfully behind her like a flash. No one has seen you.
Okay. So I'm very small compared to her. So I'm gonna crawl my way up her back, and I'm on her shoulders, in her ear, like this. That is Douglas's ex-wife that you're trying to get with. That's Claudia. That's her.
That's my plan.
What?
Just leave.
Oh, will you?
Oh, plot
with the
twist!
rest of the,
Plot twist, you guys.
what?
What is happening?
What?
Why is there no bleach in this world?
So my question for Claudia is:
Still on her back.
how would you imagine our future together? Would you be able to leave the past behind?
The past.
We're married for 20 years.
I don't really have a past. You see,
What the
I was hoping to just forge a new future with someone.
Right. I like heckling so much at this point. Everything she says, fucking Ben, 20 years. 20 years. It's like Jeremy Kyle right now.
Oh my god.
She looks up and she spots you shouting 20 years, and she says, Douglas, what are you doing here?
20 years of it in Azkaban.
What are you doing here?
Give her the vase.
I've got a vase. Yes.
Use the vase.
Take this vase, you bitch.
Is he throwing the vase?
We're gonna throw the vase to
The
her.
vase?
I was going, I love you.
Chucks a
But you're such a bitch.
This package just but could you do a ranged attack?
Oh,
Oh my god.
it's now more than ever 13.
Can I have a reaction?
Yeah,
Or like-
reaction.
There's a screen in between you, right?
Yeah, there is. Or like a like you're gonna counter it.
Yes.
Go for it.
I'm going to throw myself
The unbreakable
through the
vase.
screen
Header it out.
and take the vase with full force against my body.
I'm still on her back.
It's impregnable.
Still there.
It's an impregnable.
I'm like, Thora, what are you doing? Thora, please sit down. I'm pregnant. I can't take this motion.
Pregnant with a globe of glass.
Pregnant with a glass orb.
Pregnant lady.
So you let's see, what was it you rolled?
That's my wife.
Could you roll a an acrobatics check, please?
This is my Ireland.
Me?
Yes, Tora.
11.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
Ayo. So where you see Douglas throw this glass vase thing at his wife
I wanted to catch.
rage and passion.
I wanted to catch it.
Yeah. Still a little bit of anger in it. Still a
bit.
little bit of anger, a little bit. 'Cause she's a bitch, but you love her and you're trying to get her back.
No.
So you throw this vase at her, and as Thora watches it hurtle, it's almost in like, well, I guess it's almost in like slow motion. She gets up, she dives through the curtain of ivy.
All the while she's got her arm like this.
Yeah, like,
Romeo.
she's like, I'm finally acting.
Nailed it.
And she dives straight through the ivy at the feet of Claudia, who then has a slump of Tora at her feet, and a vase lands directly in her lap. And she looks up and she says, You've remembered.
That's right, I remembered.
You remembered? Why did you do this for me? I thought we hated each other. I could have left you. No, you don't. You're an angry, angry man, and you deserve nothing but hatred in the rest of your life. But you remembered I like vases. This is so beautiful.
That's so fucking savage.
Oh my god! I really thought we were about to have a really nice, beautiful moment, but
And you're
wow.
you're a conceited and closeted lesbian who's been married me for 20 years. But I still love you.
She clicks her fingers as she stands up.
Really? What's a lesbian?
Oh god!
You have so much to explain to her.
I'm gonna climb off of Thora's body now.
So Claudia stands up and she swings the vase over her shoulder and she clicks her fingers. Derek pulls his hood up. The staff pull their hoods up. All of the people who have been watching the dating show stand up and pull their hoods up. And with the click of Claudia's fingers again, you hear this music, and it starts to pulse. Very like pulse. Yeah, like the bass is like boof, 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 and all the people in the hoods start to nod, like they were in that tavern. You know, when you were trying to work out what they were doing, and they were sort of half fighting, half not, and they all sort of gathered round her, and they say. And they're all sort of start chanting this weird poem. You can't really make it out.
It's the lesbians.
Oh my lord. So
she is so mean, and I got her the best fucking vase in the world.
Yeah, you did.
You're looking at me.
I don't know. I don't know. I need emotional support right now.
So you are now sort of surrounded with hooded figures who aren't really moving much except nodding their heads. Claudia announces that, yes, I am the necrodancer. Yes, you already knew that. And yes, we are getting a divorce.
I got you a vase, you crazy bitch.
I just get to add this to my collection. This is my happy divorce.
No. You don't get that vase. That was 15 gold. You've never earned any gold in your life.
She claps her hands 3 times.
What about real love?
Never mind real love, you idiot. And she like.
I agree with her.
Tora looks up at her like,
Claudia, you're such a bitch. You know that?
What we had was not real, Tora. I knew it was you. I just needed someone else on my side, but never mind. I have my army.
Oh my god, you're
and she,
Tora, if you feel angry, you can eat her. You can.
She clicks her fingers, and suddenly everyone stops dancing. The music continues, but more hooded figures join. You hear this very familiar noise, and it's very relaxing. And it sounds a lot like...
What the hell?
And it seems,
I draw the sword. I draw the sword slowly.
You notice that it's almost like surrounding you, and the noise is coming from behind you and from the sides and in front, and she stands in the middle and she says, I brought a few of your friends to our little party, Douglas.
I hate your tea parties.
Now, you've never attended one of my concerts, and you've always said you'd like to learn how to dance. Well, you'd like to teach other people how to dance with a blade, but not necessarily... Well, anyway, it's time for you to learn how to dance.
That was not well thought out.
No, it wasn't. But you hate cats, and that's why I brought them, so whatever. And she sort of disappears.
This is why we're getting a divorce.
And then you hear this shriek in the background of her laughing. And she says, now, kitties, dinner's ready. And she claps.
I shout out, I fucked the maid!
Please, all of you roll initiative.
Oh my god, this is so savage. I wanted to also thank Master ZZ8 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. If you guys haven't followed yet, hit that button and do so. Things are getting intense here. Can I just
say this is the closest thing to the actual campaign that I can possibly bring it back to. I am so sorry.
It's so good. At this point, Douglas is ready to murder his wife.
Yeah, I thought so.
Claudia, what about the nights we spent together?
You've never spent any nights together, Tor. You just met her 10 minutes ago. Do you remember that?
Let's have a look. So we've got Tora.
It goes and comes.
But you can dream. Good Lord, I am getting that vase back. That was an expensive.
No, it's Vase Quest.
Vase Quest D&D.
Vase? Is it vase or vase?
It's just Divorce Quest D&D.
Devars Quest. Devars.
In a very vast land.
Okay, so...
Oh dear.
Right then. So first, top of the round, funnily enough, is Sid. What would you like to do, little Millie, as you realise that you are surrounded with crazy cat folk drawing their claws and they're going to scratch your eyes out. It's your go, though. You start.
Okay. Okay, I wanna like charge one with my short sword, and I wanna like take his paw and declaw him like with that one stroke. Can I do that?
You try to declaw him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like a melee attack from you.
A 19.
Oh yes, that's definitely hits. Please do your damage.
Kill my wife. Kill my wife.
Hey, nice.
I
Okay.
want to like hook it under the claws and just like rip it out.
Are you guys filming this? This is great.
Please describe how you managed to hook your blade right under and pull it out at the quick, so you completely pull his nails out.
Well, I guess I run up to it and I imagine it's like standing up on its back.
This is Derek.
Legs.
No,
This is a cat.
These are cat folk.
Yeah, and it like goes like this to like get at me, and I just like I'm so small, so it's like way above me. So when I go like this, it just happens to like hook under the nails and rip them out.
Nice.
Bite me now.
Well done. It hisses in pain and it goes ow, and it sort of might trigger a slight rage in Douglas's mind as he hears it. Suck it. So yeah. Next on the list is actually Cat 2, and he is closest to Douglas, so he's going to try and make a little swipe at his face, and in this he's going to say, "This is for my sister."
I killed her. I'm wearing her right now.
I know I can see her. So he's.
I just wanted to rub it in.
17.
17 is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
How much damage am I taking now? Let's see.
10.
Fuck me. Okay, let's save my. Okay, that's good.
So he sort of he notices his sister on your back, and he kind of goes to like just swipe across your arm, and I guess kind of catches your shoulder.
Yeah. Ow! Oh no, bitch doesn't work. He's a cat. Okay. You pussy! God damn it! I think I
Okay.
got him.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so next is actually Cat 2. That was Cat 2, sorry, Cat 3. And he is not really anywhere near you guys, I don't think, because he's kind of at the back near where Claudia is. So then it's Douglas, it's your go.
Right. So I've got bloodthirster here. And that's a +1 weapon, correct? Or was it plus?
Bloodthirster is a +3, yes.
Yeah,
It's a legendary weapon.
Fuck. So I'm going to take my first swing against this cat dude in my face for a 22.
Yes.
The second hit is a 14.
Yes. Okay, so you just describe how you cleave him in twain.
So yeah, it's versatile, so I'm wielding it two-handed. I don't have a shield, so it's D10. And so yeah, the first one is gonna it's +3, so 6. Swing in across this thing's like I want to cut off a paw basically. With 14 damage on the first one, and the follow-up hit is 13 damage.
Nice. So you basically cut off his entire being. You chop him up. You chop him up good and proper.
I slice through the hands. I aim for the hands, but I actually just get his arms, and his arms.
You just go cleanly slice him,
Take that, another one for the collection.
and he falls down dead.
Nice.
Well done.
See-
Okay.
Let's see if my wife can stitch you back up. Got him. You hear that, Claudia? I'm coming for you and your shit stitching.
Next is Tora.
I didn't even sound.
Where is Claudia?
Claudia's sort of right at the back with Derek.
She betrayed you, Tara. She hates you.
Is there a way to like
Unleash your rage.
charge at Claudia and hit people at the same time? Like kind of
Yeah, or like sort of
Like-
clothesline everyone.
yeah, exactly. Like fuck them up from like a distance.
I mean,
like,
you
I
could
would
charge
do,
at Claudia and attack Claudia. I'm not entirely sure how rules work where you clothesline everyone on the way, but you could sure give it a go. I
It
guess.
would still be like an.
I guess it would be like 4.
I'll go for like the closest one, and I'm moving forward at the same time. So I'm gonna move as far as I can to Claudia as I'm attacking. the
Okay.
people. So I'll go into a frenzied rage, and I will try to hit the closest cat to me.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be Cat 1.
17.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely hit him.
Um,
And he goes. Rah!
14 damage because it's plus for the rage. Is he dead?
He is very, very close to death. Yes.
Okay, I go for the other one.
Okay. Yeah.
Next one.
Let's take down
That's-
these kitties.
12.
You don't hit.
God damn it.
Training
You
donkey.
you kind of knock him sideways, but you don't really sort of grab him.
Then I charge at Claudia, and I want to make it. I can't make it reckless, but maybe I can. No, it's only for. Never mind. I'll just make a normal, very angry attack at Claudia and say, "For breaking my heart."
Wow,
19.
19.
Savagery.
Please do the damage.
Oh, that's.
Oh, it's
that's
9.
No, it's 11.
11 damage. Wow. So,
Somebody kill my wife, please.
you pretty much nearly killed her.
This is one surefire way to divorce Claudia.
Please describe how you run your blade through her stomach.
I just can't wait to be a widow. Wait, you killed Claudia?
Nearly, yeah.
I charge at her, and I kind of like, as I'm charging, I take out my great axe and I just swing at her with the heartbroken anguish she's in, and then just stands and stares down at her. Why did you make me do this?
She's mine, Debbie. Don't kill her yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Comes out. I'm thinking of Black Sheep Kitty for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentle kitty and a scholar, but we are killing cats right now, so sorry.
I'm not enjoying it either. So the killing of the cats. Douglas loves life right now. So yeah, have you just run over mid fight, Douglas?
I'm gonna run over towards him. Yeah, to get there. Yeah, you should be worried about life insurance.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over towards my dying wife.
Okay. It is, in fact, cat 4's turn. So while you run over, this cat's going to take an attack of opportunity and attempt to swipe you as you run past.
Come at me.
It's 17.
17's a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 damage.
3 damage.
Ow,
that really hurt. No.
Yes, he's like,
Got him. You're next.
Sid, it's your go.
Okay, so
Millie.
What I want to do here is I want to are there any cats that are like in front of me but not facing me? Like
cool kids?
Yes, you do. You do. There's 2. One that's just tried to swipe Douglas.
All right. Okay. What I want to do is is it the case here? You know, if you cut a cat's tail off, like its balance is really messed up.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna cut the tails off of both of these cats to the point where they can't stand up anymore. They can't walk.
Okay. Yeah. I like that idea. Go for it. Yes.
Yeah, I hate cats. When I was a kid, I got attacked by a cat. Like when I was like 5, I hate cats.
Yep. Go for it.
All right.
Roll melee.
27. It's a nat 20.
Oh.
Holy. Yes.
And it's a finesse
describe
weapon.
it.
Sneak attack.
Describe it. How you neatly slice their tails off like a chorizo.
Wow.
I guess what I'll do is I'll have my short sword out and pull the tails together and one swing, cut them both off. And but it's so badass that it totally rips all their fur off and stuff. There's bone exposed and there's blood everywhere. And now they can't stand up and their butt is gone.
And the cat's still butt.
I got the blood.
The cats that you swiped, you've killed them. They've got no butt. You've cleanly sliced their butt off. They collapse to the floor, still alive, breathing and screaming, breathing heavily and screaming loudly. And you notice that the little crowd is starting to disperse, and all that's left is a sort of a small pile of cat bodies, a dying Claudia on the stage, Tora who is covered in Claudia's blood, and a slow-mo Douglas running towards her.
I stopped down to her to apply pressure to her wound on her stomach where she's been
Yeah, do you want to roll medicine for me?
Yeah, I got a medicine check.
Yeah.
I got +1 in this.
I'm ready when you are. And I'm like ready to like chop her head off.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, yeah, no.
I
You
know.
don't. Yeah, you don't really manage to stabilize her at this point.
Claudia, why you gotta be such a bitch? We're together for 20 years, and then all that.
20 years of ignorance. 20 years of trying to get your attention,
It
Douglas.
really wasn't that bad.
Drinking and bringing me vases when you thought that would help.
This vase can't
Cost a lot
break.
of blood.
This vase actually can't break. I made sure of it. But listen, I mean, it wasn't all that bad. We had some good times, didn't we? There were some.
Douglas, it doesn't matter if the vase can't break. I am broken now.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's run you through, and I do intend to kill you. But I did.
Oh God, what?
I was hoping we could have some form of reconciliation before you inevitably bleed out on the floor here.
I don't know. I just feel I've felt neglected. I've felt neglected for 10 whole years, Douglas. You prefer to go and sit in the pub and go on drug deals with your friends and killing the cat people. What is your problem with cats, Douglas?
Well, I just hate them. But listen, I mean, 10 out of 20 years, that's a 50-50. Marriage is about compromise, right? You get the first 10, I'll get the next 10. Maybe these next 10 you get, I don't know.
I fear I won't live for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, well, maybe our marriage wasn't perfect. I'll admit I made mistakes. But I mean, is this really the answer? Going on some Derek dating show and talking to some, let's face it, weird girl. Troubled, deeply, deeply troubled woman. In order to try and get back at me? I mean, come on now.
No. I've felt so lonely for so long, Douglas, and you were never there for me.
Me too, Claudia. Me too.
That's just not true. I mean, I was on adventures sometimes, but I was back as well. I mean,
when you weren't in the pub, Douglas, she gasped for breath, and a trickle of blood.
Noise.
A trickle of blood comes down down her chin.
I'm hoping that doing this will get rid of my soul so that I don't feel anymore. Because I'm kind of sick of feeling all these bad emotions. So I figure, going on a path of like, no return would probably be a good idea right now. But, okay, I've made some mistakes. I could have been around more. But, I think it's fair to say that the blame wasn't all in my court, right? I mean, I felt that you were always busy doing your knitting classes and your tea parties and your
book club.
You were always invited to them, Douglas.
Yeah, you were always invited to the pub as well. You were always invited.
You never told me anything about the pub. You never told me anything about adventures.
Well, you know where the pub was.
You went into a cave. You dealt crystal drugs. You ate pastries until you were spinning off your face. You made friends with a dwarf whose beer you're now selling because he's clearly a terrible salesman himself.
Dalon is a.
What kind of a life did you expect?
Okay. Well.
Do you know what? Pass me that blade.
This needs resolution right here.
I'm sick.
The marriage was not this fucking bad.
I'm ready to die.
Let's be honest with me right now. This marriage.
I'm ready to take her out of her misery.
No, I will do in a minute, and I will kill her to get rid of my soul, so I don't feel anything. But listen,
you got 10 minutes.
You will die on my terms, not yours. It's the only way you're leaving this marriage. So remember that. So,
Oh, shit.
Kidding.
What does that even mean?
Kidding. So, I say, listen, we both made mistakes. I'll admit my mistakes. Yeah, I could have been there more. I could have done much more. But you
didn't.
I didn't. But
no, you didn't.
But I apologize for that. What can I do about it now? It's in the past.
Yes, but what a past? The past 20 fucking years.
The 10 years. 10. It was 10 a minute ago. Now it's 20.
How long have they been married?
We've been married 20 years. You said the last 10 were bad.
Yes, they were. Yes, the last 10. No, it's terrible. She's just so bitter and angry.
So there's
no matter how
nothing
many
I can
times
say
you try and talk her out.
whatsoever that would.
No, because you're a terrible, terrible husband.
Right. Okay. Well, you weren't such a great wife either.
Time to end this argument once and for
I
all.
think it's time to end my soul. I've kind of had enough of you, to be honest. The last 20 years were kind of shit. So
she sort of starts to shake her head and just sort of.
the only
sadly-
place I ever had any good times, any fun times and fond memories with my friends on adventures. So I guess of that, that all said and done.
He got Millie pregnant.
I didn't get Millie.
Oh yeah, I'm pregnant.
I got her pregnant.
What?
Also, I fucked her maid, and I.
Are you going to end it now?
I kill her. I end them.
Okay. Please describe.
I just sink the blade into a ha, and as it kind of goes in, I'm like, and so my soul is released, and I I want to get rid of my soul. I don't know if like is even possible.
It is.
But
So as you sink the blade into a heart, you feel this sort of icy hot feeling in your chest, and it feels like really like fierce heartburn, and it kind of crawls up your throat on the inside, and you sort of start to convulse a little bit with it, and then suddenly you let out this like almighty sort of like a yawny scream noise, and this blue ball comes out of your mouth and starts to hover in front of you.
Can I take it?
You can try.
I will try to
that's
take
my
it.
soul right there.
So you
creep.
you reach your hand out to try and grab it, but it doesn't quite go. You can't grab it.
Can I use the vase?
You could try, yeah.
I will try to use the vase to capture his soul.
So you try and scoop the soul thing into the vase, and you find that it does go into the vase.
I plug the vase with like my hand, and then I find something to plug it with, like I don't know.
A cloth or something. A cloth or something.
Yeah, a cloth. Yeah.
My soul doesn't. That was a valuable vase. That was a good vase.
Very goodbye. So, speaking of goodbye, you've killed your wife.
I have.
You've said goodbye to your soul.
That is true.
All that's left now is to sell the rest of Daylon's beer.
We got some beer to sell, boys and girls. So, I now feel completely normal. I have no soul. This is good news.
I think we're gonna have a problem here with me and this pregnant thing who's gonna do body shots off of me now.
That is true. You're getting fat.
Oh my god. He doesn't give a shit, he's got no soul.
I'm gonna take the glass orb out of my shirt and throw it at him. Who's fat now?
Hey, my wife just died and my soul was left me.
And now you're getting hit in the face with a glass orb.
My day could not get any worse.
Can I like try to like shake the vase, like see what happens?
Yeah, shake the vase. So on shaking the vase, it just sounds like a little penny. It's like a little penny being chucked around in there.
Oh, you're sheep.
Okay, so we got some beer to sell.
So they're obviously leaving behind this pile of bodies, and this horrendous massacre. Now soulless, you traipse further down the clearing, and you come to the main road. Now, traveling down the main road, you have the little town of Frostwell is in the distance, where you were heading originally. And you notice sort of further to the right is a very familiar place, mountainous, picture postcard. Which direction would you like to take? Because right now I have no idea where we're going with this company.
Mountain.
I figured she was mountain.
Mountain. All right, let's go to the mountain.
You want to go to the mountainous, picture perfect place?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. Okay, so you're traveling. Let's do Will's mechanic. Let's do Will's mechanic. That's what I'm going to call it. Will's mechanic.
What can I say?
I know, he's just talented. So, in order to get there, you're going to have to pick a skill and do a skill check and explain to me how it is that you use that skill to get to the place.
Okay.
To reach your destination. So it could be anything from, you could use a dex check to avoid traps in the forest. You could use nature to potentially make more beer on the way. It could be anything. Go for it.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're going up the mountains, and yeah, picture perfect place. We're gonna ruin it pretty much. And I noticed that my sword, Bloodthirster, is starting to do something weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was like glowing previously, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, let me put it away. And it's glowing a lot now. And so I'm gonna take it out to give it a look to see what it's up to. And I'm like, sword, is everything okay? I mean, I did just murder my wife and offer up my soul. What's going on here?
The sword gently whispers in the wind. Words only you can understand.
Oh my god. What's it say?
Words only you can understand, I guess.
It's only a fart.
It says, not enough blood.
Not enough blood. Oh, we can fix that. Okay. Let's get to the nearest settlement and let's spill some blood.
Is that going to be your skill check?
That's my skill check, is to find the nearest settlement.
And spill some blood. Okay.
So I could roll like a survival check or something?
Yeah. That's the one.
Okay. Nat 20.
Whoa!
Oh, Bloodthirster.
This was made for you.
My newest wife.
Yeah, so you successfully find the settlement, and I guess with natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Sort of explain to us how you managed to pillage this village.
I come into like the village of like women and children, and I set about with I just got to use the bathroom, like to the others once they camped out, and I hear all this like horrible screams of death as I head to the near village and like butcher everyone there, and I come back and I found a village of everyone dead. Crazy.
Crazy.
Like, covered in head to toe in blood.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I just shocked by what I saw.
This
Must
is,
have happened very recently.
Mm,
can I roll insight here?
pretty bloody.
Of course you can.
Yay.
I believe him.
I have a feeling, but not a very strong one, that this is a lot. I'm just very familiar with recently divorced men and their behavior patterns.
Yeah.
Go on rampages. So.
At 10, you get a slight inkling that something's a little bit off, but you're not sure what. You just feel mostly concerned that he is covered in blood.
Crazy, right, guys?
Yes, very, very.
Off the bed.
Okay, Millie, it's your turn.
Okay. So are we sleeping now? Is it?
No, we're doing travel.
Well,
so
you just said off to bed.
Well, I'm going to bed.
The travel mechanic.
We're on a different day later doing this. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. I guess at this point, so I want to say that I still have the the cat butts, the cat tails.
You do. You still have the 2 cat tails.
Yes, I have the 2 cat tails, and I'm gonna. This is so stupid. I'm gonna like wrap one around my wrist like a bracelet, and I want to go up to Thora, and I want to try and persuade her to wear the other one as like a friendship bracelet.
Okay.
So, it's so dumb. Okay, so I'll go up to her, and so I'm really short compared to her, so I'll like pull on her garment a little bit to get her attention, and just be like, hey, Thora.
Yes.
Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I feel like we've been through a lot together at this point, and I think we've made kind of a real bond here. So I was wondering if you would wear my other cat butt as like a symbol.
Wear my cat.
Wear my cat butt as a symbol of like our friendship and like everything we've been through together. Then we can have matching cat butts.
Friend zoned again.
Did you
Maybe
roll
it'll blossom into
persuasion?
something more.
Raw persuasion.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yes. 4.
4.
Yeah. You roll a 4.
I thought we were something else. But
Wow.
I guess
Well, what did you think?
I didn't think anything.
No, you can tell me.
I don't think anything about that.
Thora, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I just thought that maybe you'd want to wear matching cat tails. We don't have to wear the cat tails.
In my culture, wearing matched cat tails means
That's marriage.
love forever. You have deeply insulted me.
What the?
Love forever is deeply insulted you.
You wear cat butts?
So,
Forever?
Thora, I'm sorry.
so unfortunately, that is a fail.
I love you forever.
Why would
Cultural
you?
insensitivity. Don't you know Swedish culture?
That is racist.
I am so confused.
That is racist.
How dare you
I'm
offer a cat butt?
sorry.
As you
Enough
should
for
all know,
friendship.
all Swedes wear cat butts instead of engagement rings and wedding rings. It's
That's
I
all we
said-
have. We don't have anything else.
and we English we use eggplants, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't know you felt so strongly against loving me forever.
Oh, snap. So that is unfortunately not a success.
Dun, dun, dun.
So now it is Tora's turn.
I've gone and I'm burning my cat butts now. I don't want them anymore.
Burn the butts.
You have to get this, Tora.
Okay. So, as we're going up the hill, it's getting very steep. The horse is kind of having a hard time stepping up onto these stones, and like it's not a goat. It can't jump. It can't actually maneuver stones as good. So after a while, we see it kind of step in the wrong, and its foot kind of gets stuck. It's okay. It's not dead. It just can't walk. It can't pull anymore. It can't pull the cart. So they're stuck up there. It's cold.
We gotta help those people out.
It's time. It's time for me to take over the reins over myself. she,
Yes.
she moves the horse away, and she's gonna like try to pull this cart up the mountain with the people on it.
Okay. Please do a strength.
Can I do athletics?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Oh my god. 26.
Oh, yes, you did. Okay. So you basically gently pick up the goat. Is it a goat?
Goat?
Is it the goat or no? It's a horse, isn't it?
Go, go, go.
I thought it was a goat. I thought you said goat. So you gently release the horse from the carriage, and you sort of, with great honour and privilege, attach the reins to yourself as you have done before for Douglas, no doubt, and you pull that bitch right up the mountain with ease.
I'm so proud of you, Dar.
She's
Good
like,
job, Dora. Hope you're not still mad at me.
She's quiet.
that is probably what's given her the strength to pull it up the mountain.
What the horse butts mean in your culture?
Horse butts.
Yeah, I mean, if cat butts mean eternal love,
That's why I don't get why you're so mad.
not the time.
We have different types of butts for different types of occasions.
Okay, so give me some
horse-
examples here.
It's a sign of retirement.
The sign of retirement is a horse butt, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, so say I'm looking to get retired, I first have to acquire a horse butt and attach it to my body to show that I...
No. Your employer gives you a horse butt.
So you are
When
gifted.
he's ready. Yes, of course. When you are ready to retire, then you will get a horse butt to put on your wall.
When you have a ripe old age, you get a... Okay, so what about... So you've got love being cats. What about like anger? What kind of butt would you employ? What do you
Human.
personally...
Human.
So
Of the one you are mad at.
So your own butt is what signifies rage.
No.
What kind of butt is like an apology butt? Like, sorry, I gave you the wrong kind of butt. I want to make it up to you. Here's a butt.
I think that one.
There is no butt in the Northern language. Sorry.
I think that would be a squirrel. It could also be a duck. It's very culturally different in different parts of the country.
So,
Well, what about for you? Like, if someone were to give you a sorry, I gave you the wrong kind of butt. I want to make it up to you. So here's the butt. But what kind of butt would you want for that?
I mean, maybe let me see, lawyer, like a lynx.
you want a lynx butt?
What does, butt means pelt, right?
No.
No.
Not really. Kind of.
I knew I did it right.
Right. Okay. Well, now you know. All you've got to do is find
I
a
gotta
lynx.
get a lynx butt.
A lynx butt.
Pelt?
A butt pelt. Pelt of a lynx's butt.
All right. Well, I guess we know where we're going. Where are there any lynxes on this mountain?
There can be, yes.
Well,
You might have to roll nature though to try and track one down, as they're quite elusive.
now we gotta track a lynx.
Where's Millie gone now? She's gone down to track a lynx butt. The usual.
But
11.
Those gnomes.
no. You find a dead squirrel though.
Dora's never gonna forgive me.
Yeah, you find a dead squirrel. Just so you're aware, obviously you did succeed your little Will's travel mechanism. And you successfully reached,
on the butts.
even though you failed on the butts majorly. You trudge, obviously, with Tora pulling the cart and all the beer, and you guys just chilling out on the back, covered in butts, and you're just like, "What? Which butt? Which butt do we give to Tora?"
Wait.
You pull gently into a very familiar town. Douglas would recognise it, and you approach the gates. And there appear to be what were hedges, but have kind of burnt down slightly in the corners. Big wrought iron gates, and the beautiful, beautiful smell of pastry and bakeries.
I'm not a fan of this town.
And you've reached Salt Vault.
Feck.
This is
So
this is
this is where me and Claudia lived for a while. I also may have done all of those things that she said in this place. You know, about selling the crystals and killing all the cats. That was here.
in the
That was
picturesque mountainous village of Saltvault.
Yeah. So they might not like me too much here. I'm not sure if I'm a hero or if I'm, more of a wanted person. So I guess let's just see. And they can't take my soul.
I guess we can just go find out, really.
I guess so. And if and if they do want to kill me, then I can just kill them all, with bloodthirster. I mean, I've done it before. I could probably do it. Not that I have before. Never killed villages of people, so
Not that that's something that Douglas has ever done ever.
never. Not even,
Why would you ever do that?
Not even once.
not even half. Maybe half a village. Okay, but never all the way.
That's the important part.
Just the butts.
Just the butts.
Thank you to Little Bandit for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
You need to change this to Butt Quest.
Butt quest.
This is now a book quest. Well, you've killed the wife, so there's no longer a wife quest.
It's not even divorce quest. It's butt
Or,
quest.
or soul
It's not
quest.
even a boss quest.
It wasn't even Vars quest either. Oh no, it is. It is still. Vars is still part of the quest.
It does have my soul in it, so.
Yeah, it does.
And thank you to JKB619 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So I say, let's go inside.
Of course. So you go inside, and obviously everything that you remember is still there. The pub is still open. The little the beehive, the one you went into secretly, the one that's attached to the back of the bakery, and obviously the big fountain is in the middle. It seems eerily quiet. You have arrived at night, but it seems a bit odd for people not to be out making merry, as you remember, while they're stuffing their faces with this wonderful pastry, having a beautiful day. The town hall is a little different from what you remember. No longer do the flags of the scales fly, symbolising the dragonborn mayor, but there is no flag anymore. And sort of in the courtyard are sort of little piles of ash surrounding the front. As you look sort of across from the town hall, the mines have been boarded up, so the entrance is now covered in wood. It's been completely blockaded. There's not many people about. You sort of hear a couple of people muttering and shutting their curtains and just kind of getting on with it, but Saltvault is not the happy, lovely place that annoyed you so much.
What happened here? This place is great now. No one's having a good time. All right, let's figure out, who came along and fucked up this place. I owe him a favor, whoever burned it, who destroyed this place and brought these people to misery. That's cool. Great. Let's go.
How long ago were you here?
Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood tyrant, Douglas, back.
So not many people are out and not many people hear you.
I'm going to knock on, what was previously my neighbor's door. And
The next door neighbor.
Yeah, next door neighbor.
That was Sylvia, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Sylvia. Yeah.
Sylvia. That's it. God,
Sylvia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this town inside out now. So you've managed to you knock up on the door, and there is no answer. There is a light on inside, so if you were to peer through the window, you'd notice that the candles are lit. There's a figure right at the back. So it's what you assume is stitching away.
Classic Sylvia.
It's classic Sylvia. But your former house is still empty.
I also wanted to thank Mino Meanto for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I'm gonna knock on this door, Sylvia's door, first of all. Sylvia, open up.
It takes a little while, but the door sort of creaks open slowly, And she says, Is that you, Douglas?
It's me.
Have you've been gone a while?
I know. Now this place is pretty cool. What went on here? Oh, to catch you up, Cloudy is dead and my soul is gone, so
What?
don't worry about it. Details.
Claudia's dead?
I killed her.
What? She slams the door and she bolts it.
I gotta kick it down.
Please make an athletics check.
Let's go to
Should I help you, or will you be all right?
17? I don't know. Maybe I need help.
17. Yes, you might need a bit of help there.
I need a hand. I start kicking it down. Dora, pitch in.
I pitch in.
Douglas is terrifying.
Yeah!
Terrifying.
You break the door in successfully
Nice.
to your old next door neighbor who used to look after you so much.
Yeah, I busted down. I kind of stalk into the room as I thank Frankie Dracula for following. Welcome, Frankie, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, I'm going to bust it down. I say, Sylvia, as I'm walking through the house. Tell me what went on here, and no one's going to get hurt.
Douglas, this is just like you to break the door in.
I'll fix it, maybe.
Well, don't be buying us any more vases and the kind of gesture to a wall filled with
the
vases.
vase wall.
Yeah.
I thought you liked those vases.
Can I try to buy one of the vases?
Yes, I do like vases, but I don't have any room for any more. Anyway, by the by, what happened was not long after you left with the dwarf and the beer after our little party, the mayor sort of dropped us in it as such, and you see my husband, he's been off the sugar since you've been gone, and that's been a long time. He had some of that Drake quartz that you found in the mine.
Lots of sugar is a good thing, though, right?
Yes. But now, as you can see, there is nothing left in this town. We have no economy.
Well, why don't you just fuck off? Why'd you stay here?
Because we love living here. This was a tourist attraction. This was a tourist attraction. It was beautiful, Douglas.
Well, of course, but it's clearly now not.
Well, do you know what this needs? This needs more drugs. We need to find whatever it was that made this place come alive and get it back.
I don't know. I like this place more now. And with all the drugs, everyone was so fucking happy. And I mean, my wife was happy. And that kind of annoys me. Because now she's dead, and I think she's a bitch.
Why did you kill her, Douglas? Did you actually kill her, or are you just talking shit again?
No. We literally murdered her. But the thing is, she was actually a necrodancer, and she was raising people from the dead. And so I know it seems hard to believe, but honest. And so she left me, became this whole necrodancer thing. Things went downhill for her real quick. She also became a lesbian. So at that point, I knew I had to kill her. So
A lesbian.
but
Terrible.
I look at for I know, but I mean we don't have the sugar isn't a good idea. But I tell you what, we do have. We've got a lot of beer.
Yes.
Bring trade.
I've noticed you. Is that Dalon's cart that you're pulling?
It is the one and only.
Where is Dalon?
He's somewhere else right now.
Have you killed Dalon?
No, Dalon's alive. Dalon is actually invincible. He can't.
He can't fucking die.
I've seen the man jump off of a cliff and survive. So he calls it physics. I don't know how he does it. But listen, beer is a form of, you can get inebriated pretty quickly. It could make people happier and bring in trade if we were to set up a brewery here.
Now that sounds like a perfect idea. But if
Is your husband still around?
Yes, he is. He's in bed at the moment, though. He's had a bit of an incident down at the wood mill.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I had to stitch his arm back together.
Incident down at the wood mill.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yes, he basically she explains to you that he has in fact pretty much lost half of his arm in a wood cutting
Oh,
incident.
that's actually really serious.
Yeah. Not like an incident down at the wood mill, you know.
Right, okay. So okay, that was insensitive of me. Sorry. I just don't have a soul anymore, so I find it hard to care. But is the mayor of the town, is he, around? Could we have a chat with him maybe?
You could. I would advise that perhaps you stay the night here, rest up, maybe have a chat with my husband in the morning when he comes to.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And then we will take you to see the new mayor.
The new mayor? Who's in charge now?
The new mayor is called Flynn, and he is a very nice chap. He is not a dragonborn or a wood elf with ulterior motives. He is in fact a human. And he would be happy to meet you. He knows all about what you've done for Salt Vault. Until everything went wrong. But I'm sure he'd be pleased to meet you.
Okay, well, I'll meet him. I'll meet him.
Good.
Let's sleep here, though. In fact, is my old place, is that still like in... Could we sleep there?
Well, you don't have the key anymore, considering you sold up the property.
I looked back at the door, which we've broken down.
And she shakes her head and says, I don't... Would you like me to open the door for you? And she sort of rustles in her pocket, goes to the door, opens the door. Lets you in. She says, yes, you have the shelter.
My roguish good looks.
She says, yes, please make yourselves at home because this once was your home, and I will come and get you in the morning when we're ready to go and see the mayor.
I never actually formally sold the place. That was Claudia.
Well, apparently she's dead now, so go to sleep, rest up. We'll talk properly about Claudia in the morning. I'm sure she's fine, and we'll get all of this sorted. It's good to see you, and I'm pleased to meet you. She sort of gestures to your friends, Millie and Tora, and she kind of says, I'm sure we'll all get to know each other very well tomorrow.
Probably not. Where did my wife keep those vases? I stalk into the back room and you just hear like this cracking of pots as I just destroy all of her vases.
Yeah, you just go on a full link. Just a full link rage, smash all the pots. So you have a rest. If you've missed any hit points, I don't think you have any hit points that have been taken.
I do, yeah.
Heal yourself.
All right, I shall.
Heal yourself. This is a long rest.
Excellent.
So I'd probably be sleeping like outside.
Oh,
like
why?
Not outside, but like not sleeping in a bed.
Do we leash?
Kind of half sleeping.
Do we leash her like you do?
I'll put a blanket on her if she's sleeping outside.
I sleep in like the corridor of the house.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. During the night, no, I don't want to sleep. I want to go like on a hunt. I want to find a lynx butt, and when she wakes up, I want it to be on her.
Okay. So while Tora is asleep in the corridor, and assuming while Douglas is kind of not really asleep because he doesn't have a soul, so I'm kind of half assuming that he doesn't really need sleep now.
No, probably not. He probably just chills.
A soulless fiend. He's just kind of like staring at the wall. You can walk past him and wave in front of his face, but nothing really happens. So
this is what actually happens.
This is him actually asleep.
Like
you managed to walk past and you're now on your hunt. So could you which area are you heading to? You're heading back to where you found where you could find the original links, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so could you do a survival check to check for tracks?
Yes. It is 9.
Oh dear.
This is probably not good.
You don't find it. You don't find the links.
Fine. Right. No link spot for you.
No link spot. So I guess you could sort of drag yourself back to the cottage, and morning comes, and you all wake up to the sound of a little chirpy knocking on the door before she enters and lets herself in. Sylvia has brought you mugs of mead, like it's like hot mead, and like a tray of pastries. And she says, "Please don't worry about these pastries. They are not the ones that you remember. I have made them myself."
I seem to remember you doing a bit of sugar yourself back in the day, Sylvia. But
I'm clean now. Trust me.
okay.
Before anyone eats, I take one.
Oh yeah, far as
It's
taste.
it's good.
How good is it? If it's really, really good, then you know it's bad.
It's good enough, but there's something missing.
Yeah, it needs that sugar hit.
It needs drugs in it.
Yeah.
There's something missing. But it's
It's
delicious. I love it.
It's your daily cocaine dose, Tara.
So she says, "Okay, so pleased to meet you." And she tries to shake Millie and Thora's hand, and she says, "My name is Sylvia. I've known Douglas for a little while, and his wife Claudia. Where is Claudia? You said you killed her, but part of me, I know you, Douglas. That's
He's
really
dead.
to say."
See,
Oh,
so here's the thing. She was actually like an evil cat cult leader. So she let's see, I'm trying to get the story right. Give me a moment.
I don't remember what happened.
I think
but
we
it's
need
okay.
some tea. We need to throw some shade. So this bitch she left Douglas
Yeah,
to go on some lesbian
adventure.
adventure, and then she went and became a cat cult leader, but then went on a dog dating show to try and get with Thora over here.
Rock bottom.
Don't say that in front of her.
Lesbian. That's
Yeah.
She said it.
Well,
Lesbian
she
rock
said it. Yeah. Okay. I didn't say it. And so we had to kill her. She sent her cat things to kill us, but we killed them. And then he got her some nice vase, and she like tried to steal. I don't know. It was really confusing. It was not a good day. And in the end,
Not for her.
in the end, Thora was really sad because she broke her heart or whatever. So Thora stabbed her in the stomach or something with an axe.
Right. Somehow.
Yes. And she was bleeding out and stuff. So really, Douglas did her a favor
Pretty
because
much.
he just kind of like ended it. You know.
So you did actually kill her.
I literally murdered her.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh, I killed it. No, I mean, I straight up slew her with my own hands.
Part of me isn't surprised that this happened.
Well, I don't have a soul, so
Part of me,
Sylvia, it
now
would
that-
work between us. Sorry.
now that she's gone, part of me wants to thank you, because her cross stitching used to really, really drive me up
Right.
the fucking wall.
Right. I told that bitch for 20 years. I always said.
How did you do it for 20 years?
I don't
20
know.
years of bullshit. She used to bring around pictures of fish and flowers, and
I don't know.
it was awful. It was awful.
Her aesthetic was confused at best.
It's the antithesis.
It's the antithesis of joy. I mean, I hated her.
Yes, I mean, well,
have-
anyway, we'll talk about her later. Anyway, it's now 10 o'clock. It's probably time that the council has been summoned, and we can go and visit the mayor now, if you'd like.
Let's do that. Let's go see the mayor. Let's see what he has to say.
Okay, so we will wind it up there until next time.
Yeah. All right. So we have gone on quite the
Tangent.
filled adventure today. We killed my wife. Good stuff. I killed a village full of people. We arrived at Saltville, where next door neighbors living, and turns out no one likes Claudia anyway, so we win, right? Also, has no soul. So we've come a long way in just 2.5 hours here. So thank you guys for watching and listening. We want to cut a little bit short to are they usually like this? Yeah, I think it's usually pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't remember one episode where it even remotely went to plan.
Yeah,
like ever. But it's been a real challenge today.
Yeah,
but I've had a lot of fun, and it's been great.
We want to wrap up a little bit early to give Lee some more time to write stuff, which is actually going to happen now that we've gone down in this massive tangent away from the written campaign. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. If you did, let us know. And if you are new here to Encounter Roleplay and to the channel, then hit that follow button and join us, because we are here 5 nights a week, 10 shows a week. You can find my full schedule there or down below underneath schedule, believe it or not. And thank you to Dan Brito for following. Welcome to the event, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So join us. There's all my social media you can find here. We're going to go around with our cast to find out where we can find them. And if I may give a recommendation, then check out our podcast on iTunes, Adventurers Anonymous, D&D Actual Play Podcast, getting some great reviews. If you do like it, then please do leave a 5-star review on iTunes, because that means that more people can find it, and we like reading them out on the show. So, but let's go around and have a listen to what these guys thought of the session and where we can find you. So let's start with Lee, our DM.
Hello, I'm Lee, the DM at Ginger Snapper on Twitter, if you wanted to find me. I thought the session went crazy, as usual. I have a little notebook here full of ideas and where the campaign was going to go. I had a really great idea about Claudia being the necrodancer, and it just didn't it just didn't work out. So thank you for putting me on the spot. It's really exercised my brain. But unfortunately, because I've had such a long day at work, I have had to call this short a little bit. But thank you for being such good sports, and it's been great fun. Thank you.
Awesome. And we can find you at Ginger Snapper on Twitter, right? Yeah,
that's right. It's exactly the same as my handle on here. So I'll type it in. There we go. Yay.
Okay, cool. Sydney.
Hi. I'm Sydney. You can find me here on Sundays and Tuesdays, and you can find me on Twitter. It's at CindyKong, and I'll put the link in the thingy.
There you go. Charlie, same questions for you.
It's always great to do some unwinding after a long day. Just be crazy, as always. Be very female friendly. I don't even know, man.
Not feline friendly.
Feline friendly, exactly.
We killed all those.
You can find me a Rogue Rabbit at Twitter and like everywhere else. So
yeah, Rogue Rabbit on Twitter. There you go. Just go if you want to follow these folks. Go ahead and do so. But today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow is Wednesday. Myself and Revolver C are back tomorrow at 1 p.m. and we are doing our Storm King's Thunder prep show together. And then at 4 p.m. the full cast of Storm King's Thunder are playing for it. Lee will be there, Askaran, Mythomatic, Gareth, Mo, not Revolver because he's having to switch to Mondays due to his work schedule. But that will be a lot of fun tomorrow for another 6 hours of D&D. Thursday, I won't be streaming because it's Thanksgiving and we're doing Thanksgiving things. We're going to be eating a lot of food, as I imagine a lot of you American folks will be as well. But I'll be hosting a stream that is on. So if you guys are around and you need some D&D fix, then go check that out. And of course, if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to that. All of our VODs get up there. There's a playlist of Tinker's Tale. So if you want to watch the previous episodes or if you missed future episodes and you want to catch them, go and check out youtube.com/encounter roleplay. I myself also have a Twitter where I tweet out when we are streaming. Best place to find me most of the time is on Twitter if you want to get in touch. And yeah, I always tweet like an hour before we start streaming and once we are going live streaming, along with other things going on. So other than that, I think it's a good time to wrap it. Also, Kira, I don't know if Kira's like vocally around, but Kira, if you wanted to shout yourself out.
Hi, I'm I'm here.
Also, Kira. But thank you for hosting the stream for us, Kira. And do you want to, give your own little pluggeroo here?
I'm just gonna say one thing, because there won't be Iron Gods on Thursday because of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But I have this thing on my channel called Face Smash where people can redeem it for points or through donations. And Rathian redeemed it through donations last night, which means at 2 p.m. PST on Thursday, I am covering my face in paint and smashing it into a canvas for your viewing pleasure. So, if you all want to come check that
amazing.
out,
I'll be there.
if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome. That's all I want to say.
There you go. Check it out.
Donate extra for extra smashes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that's awesome. Go check out that. Go follow these guys. Follow Encounter Roleplay if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, followed by 4 p.m. as well. But until next time, try not to roll too many net ones because we want to be here laughing when you do. Bye, guys. Bye.